And countdown. I think I'm on. I think I'm on. Remind me later. A newer version. I'm not updating this damn thing in the middle of this. All links. Thumbs up. All links. Here. Go. And paste. I hope I'm live. Pin message. Let's see. I gotta plug in a bunch of stuff. It's not like I got ready. It's not like I planned this. Oh, let's see. We're gonna plug that in. CPI came in fine. You're in a bull market. I think I'm live. Let's see. There we go. I think I'm live. Let's see. I do have to sign out. Sign out. That one. Harold. With a crown, Harold. Harold's got a crown. I'm going to turn on my do not disturb as well. We've got that. We've got that. We're going to have that. Hey, Sean. Hey, Wendy. Let me just click on this. And then we'll close down. I am watching login. And sign in. I'm getting myself ready. Just put that in too. Big news today. Inflation is no. Didn't miss a single show. Okay. I am just checking through everything. Yes, Ginny. Gary's back. Okay. And I'm all kinds of whacked out. There was no way I was going to do a show yesterday. I mean, just full disclosure. No freaking way. I was so out of it yesterday. I gotta turn down the volume, make sure that's down. Now, why this is messing up, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, slacker. It says I'm now live, so. And why is the do not disturb on? It should be on. Okay, hit the thumbs up button. Why it doesn't show me that I'm hitting thumbs up and then it doesn't show me that I'm hitting thumbs up. Douche. Douche. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. The deal for the bundle is still there. The deal for Trendspider, still a good deal. I mean, you know, standard, it's not bad. I mean, standard will work. Still great. I mean, you know, you're saving 32% off this one. So I went up north to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So more than a vacation guy. Let's see. We'll open up and then we'll do some scans. Earnings Hub. We're going to do just Earnings Hub. Because, I mean, it's earnings season. Yeah. You know, JP Morgan killed it. BlackRock killed it. Citibank killed it. Wells Fargo killed it. Even though this one's down 3%. One man turned $1,000 into $1 million twice. It's the Motley Fool guy, David Gartner. So we'll kind of look at that one. I've got 5 watch lists that you should build. MP Materials. Not only did it go up, yesterday, 7.56%, but and it's just on a roll. But Apple, the deal with Apple, it's up 10% in pre-market. AMD and Nvidia are absolutely soaring. That they can now sell to China. So we will go over strong buys in the core portfolio, including iBit. iBit's a strong buy. We'll go over Poet, which was a stock that I brought up. We will go over this one, OUST, and we'll take a look at that one. Just buy Meta under $700. I mean, no questions asked. Just buy, if it dips under $700, just get it. This stock just doesn't look like it's turning back. Trump tariffs are still a thing, but so is energy. And EQT, they're having a big thing up in Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh. Bank of America lists most and least likely to beat their earnings since we are in earnings season. There's a new Jim Cramer. I mean, listen, you got to give the guy some credit because he did come up with FAANG, and it was a great thing. Now, FAANG didn't include Nvidia. It was Netflix. Just kind of saying. It was Netflix, I think, at the beginning. Catalyst Watch, because I wasn't on yesterday, and what's coming up each day this week. This is the top 2025 stocks. They're killing it. Year to date, 75%. Year to date, 61%. Year to date, 56%. Just crazy. And if you say, well, that was back in January. Well, 1 month ago, we had the top second half stocks up 51%, up 34%, just in 1 month. Going crazy. Your boy gave you stuff. Now, I've also given you 6 plays recently, including this one, Trading Desk, we will go over. Okay? And like I said, as stated, inflation is fine. So, Ken Langone was just on CNBC, by the way. He is the founder of Home Depot, and he was so anti-Trump. And now he's pro-Trump. Let me just make sure the camera's right. No, I want to go this way. There we go. Oh, now it's drifting a little too much. There we go. Now I should be centered. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Kerry. I only went on vacation, people. I tell you what, it's funny. All my friends. I do get hate mail, by the way. Just so you're aware. I get hate mail that I take vacation. So to the people that send me hate mail, the supporters, thank you, allowing me to take vacation and coming back. To the people that send me the hate mail when I go on vacation, blow a dick. F you. So we're going to do some scans now. Let's do some scans. The core portfolio, let's say, MPLX, scans, MPLX, and Roblox. Roblox is at 111. God. We're going to do, you know what? We'll do leveraged. Since everybody's a degenerate these days. Babex, NV, DS, TARK, UVIX, UVIXY, Yin, which is up 3%. BABX is up 11%. This is double leveraged long on BABA. I mean, just, God. And look at how low it is. I mean, it could be going up. Let's do low-cost Vanguard for the non-degenerate crew. Nothing in there. Let's do the spider sectors. There's nothing in spider sectors because they're all freaking already huge. The watch list. We've got ANF, Abercrombie. We've got BABA with a cross up. We've got DraftKings. We've got EQT. We've got NBIS, which is on my watch list, which I need to just freaking buy, but I'm never around and I don't have an alert on that one. But that one and Melly are the two that I just need to freaking get into. And then we'll do the indexes. Dow, nothing in the Dow. Let's go to NASDAQ. ASML. CEG. CETAS. Versk. Okay. Let's do the S&P 100. And a lot of those will come up. Duke Energy. Is Duke Energy the only one? Wow. Duke Energy. Now, I'll give you a little hint, by the way. Let's just do this. NASDAQ Financial 100 Index. Since it is, I mean, you know, let's see. That one, Arch Capital Group. Baldwin Insurance Group, all of these have bullish entries in the 4-hour algorithm. CATY, EFSC, all of them look beaten. I mean, they're not at their 52-week highs. MRX, is that one turning around? Palomar Holdings, and VIRT. Interesting. I mean, that's what you can use Trendspider for. That's what's great about Trendspider is you can do sectors. And you know what? Hold on. Let me see. I think that we can scan sectors. We can go to finance, large cap, 150 symbols. I mean, that's Reinsurance of America, ROL. It's kind of cool. I mean, you could literally find a stock to trade if you want, Trendspider, if you're into trading. Let's go to QQQ right here because we're still on the run. Yeah, Jacob, I mean, I'm going to kind of toot my own horn. I told you trading desk at 71 when the 4-hour algorithm, I mean, I gave that I'm spoon feeding. It's literally spoon feeding. Hit the thumbs up if you are not. There's, let's see, 16 people in here, 11 thumbs up. So there should be more, but I am going to get started here. We got a lot of charts to go over. Okay. I'm going to start now. Oh, that's not the one I want to hit. That's fine, though. Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 15th. I was on vacation. I'm going to go over what did on vacation. I'm cold and shower. We're going to go over a lot today. We'll go over FAANG, a new FAANG from Jim Cramer. No matter what you think of Jim Cramer, you got to give him that. We'll go over the top 2025 and second half top 2025 stocks, which are just killing it. And if you're a subscriber to Seeking Alpha and you subscribe to those 10 stocks and you just bought an even leveled portfolio of 10 shares of each one, You are killing it with some up 73% or more. Some plays that are still going on with 10% more wins that I came up with. Things to watch each day with the Catalyst Watch. So much more. Okay? First off, I want to announce the winner of the 1 free year of Trendspider contest has been chosen. I wrote to you last night in an email. Okay? You have a Yahoo address. You have until Friday to get back to me to claim the prize. If you don't claim it by Friday, I will pick another winner. Myself and Trendspider will pick another winner until we give this 1 year away. So remember, you just need to be subscribed to the newsletter. But if you're already subscribed, great. If you're not, you can't enter it. But if you just want to subscribe to the newsletter for shits and giggles, you can. But let's talk about, the big news of the day, inflation. It's fine. I mean, it's literally fine. I don't know if this means that the Fed is going to cut, but the futures, we're up. We're up except for the Dow. Except for the Dow, which is down slightly. But we're still in a bull market. Remember, the trend is your friend. So understand that the trend since April 22nd on the Qs has been up. So if you're looking at selling, the trend has been up. We can look at VOO. Again, since April 22nd, the trend has been up. The 4-hour algorithm had you in. So the 4-hour algorithm has you in to all the indexes. You are in a bull market until you're not. But again, inflation. So let me just go over, by the way, since people were emailing me, I'll go over my road trip. I hiked with wild ponies at Grayson Highlands on the Appalachian Trail. I didn't do McAfee's Knob because I read that there was a lot of bear activity. And while, the gay community may love bears. If you don't know about it, go and ask AI about it. But I'm not a big fan of bears, and hiking alone with bears wasn't on my bucket list. So I played golf at Penn National Golf Course. Highly recommend that golf course for anybody in the southern Pennsylvania, southeastern area. I hung out with my buddies and played more golf. Deer Creek, I think, was the name of the course. On my way back, I used a broken restroom at a Fair Play in South Carolina. I was dying. Let's just say the pipe was broken. I got a urinal shower, which might be called a golden shower, from a broken pipe after peeing in the urinal. So it was horrible. I mean, it was just horrible. That was on my way back. So, but let's cover some things that I have done for you in the past. Okay, before I left, I told you, Delta, their earnings. I said 49.53. I think that's a good sign that we're in on the 4-hour algorithm. You've got lower oil prices. Planes are packed. Okay? So if you just bought this one, say you bought it on the day that I left, somewhere around there, July 8th, somewhere around there, 14%, you're welcome. So I'm not charging you for this. That's free. Okay? The next one, Trade Desk jumps after inclusion in the S&P. Well, maybe you listen to my podcast, because right now, I've told you, that's $71 right there. Okay? $71. In pre-market, you're trading at 85. Where does 85 take you? 85 takes you into this gap. Okay, 85 takes you into that gap. You're up 21% since the 4-hour algorithm said to get in at $71. And you're just starting this gap. By the way, the gap goes to 119. Maybe you want to play that one. I told you Apple, getting into Apple under 200 was a great buy. Still remains a great long-term buy. I told you my CrowdStrike position that I was going to trim at $500. Yes, up 50% since I bought it. Trimmed it. 4-hour algorithm had you out. But again, the $500 handle, I said, hey, if it gets to there, I think it's a good out. Number 6, I said, hey, let's buy TQQQ at the end of June, because seasonally, It's really good. And let's go back, 15 years? Let's go back to 2010 on TQQQ. 15 years? What do you have? 2 weeks of the best weeks of the year with a mean change of 5.7. But you not only got 5.7, you're up 10%. Just since it got you in on June 24th. Okay? So if you have the 4-hour algorithm, if you have all of this, you got this. And you don't need to listen to my podcast. You could do this on your own. So I will also add, not only does the trading guest get into the S&P 500, but I will also add this. This is the second half of the year stocks named by Seeking Alpha just 1 month ago. Okay, on the 15th of June. What do you have? One that's up 51% over 1 month. One that's up 34% over 1 month. One that's up 33% over 1 month. One that's up 21%. Your bottoms down here, down 4%, down 5%, down 5%, down 6%. It's killing it, and it's 1 month. That's 1 month. So that's not a year. That's 1 freaking month. And then of the 10 stocks in the top 2025 stocks, year to date, you got one that's up 75%, one that's up 61%, one that's up 56%, one that's up 46%, 31%. Double digits on 8 out of 10, you're up. The two that are down 13% and down 32%, minuscule. The one down 32%, I cut before it started going. Cut your losers and add to your winners. That's what I've been doing. So again, those are great portfolios, fantastic portfolios. So the 4-hour algorithm you can get in Trendspider. Use this top link on Linktree. Sign up for a yearly plan. An annual plan gets you the Trendspider. You can sign up for a 14-day trial. You know, if you're not sure if you're going to use it, sign up for the 14-day trial. See if you're going to use it. And if you sign up for the annual plan after the 14-day trial, just email me and say, hey, I signed up for the annual plan. I want your 4-hour algorithm. It's very, very simple. Again, I'm going to show you how this comes into play. Now, the other thing is when you go to Linktree, the second link is Seeking Alpha and Alpha Picks. Okay? You should absolutely have Seeking Alpha Premium because I just went over those 2 portfolios that are up year to date and the second half. You should absolutely have Seeking Alpha Premium. But there's a bundle. Okay, the bundle saves you $160 and it includes Seeking Alpha Premium, which you can get by itself and you save $30 and you get a free 7-day trial. Okay? Write down that is the third link, but the second link is the one that you want. And why? Because it comes with Alpha Picks, and Alpha Picks performance is unbeatable. 182% during the same time period that the S&P is up 64%. And guess what? It's the 15th. So you get a new Alpha Pick today at noon. The last pick that was chosen on the 1st, you get a pick every month on the 1st and the 15th. You buy it in the portfolio. The portfolio year to date is up 9% while the S&P is up 6%. It doubles the S&P over 1 year, and you can see it nearly triples the S&P since it was formed back in 2022. Now, the last pick on the 1st, it's up 17% since you bought it. And what else do you get with all this Seeking Alpha stuff? Well, you get this Catalyst Watch. This is a fantastic, fantastic email that comes out every Friday. I read it while I was on vacation over the weekend. And I know exactly what I'm going to do each day. Tuesday, it was bank earnings today. We'll go over those. It was CPI inflation. Plus, Tesla is opening up its first store in India. It's a big deal. That's a huge market. Okay, Wednesday, we have Bank of America, we have Morgan Stanley, we have Goldman Sachs, and we have KMI, Kinder Morgan. Plus, you have what's called the PPI report. Today is the CPI report, the consumer price index. Tomorrow is the producer price index, the cost of actually making the goods. If that one goes up, then tariffs are really, really a problem. But as of today, with the consumer price index, it's not. And then Thursday, you have Netflix and Pepsi's, and options imply a double-digit move for a stock called MAN. This is Manpower Group, a double digits move. Maybe this is going to move up, maybe down, but options are doing that. And again, this is in the Catalyst Watch. And then Friday, oh, by the way, Thursday, I think I'm going to do a live with Trendspider around the Netflix earnings. So look out for some notifications on that one. But Friday, what do you have? The biggest thing for me, Elon Musk promised Grok coming to Tesla vehicles. I told you get Tesla under 300. I don't know if it's going to get under 300 again. It's at 320. The 4-hour algorithm got you in at 310. The 4-hour algorithm over the last 2 years makes you 59. You can see it right on your screen, 59%. Versus buy and hold made you 12%. Your average win is 14%. And you got in at 310. You're trading right now at 317. Again, big news in India today. Big news on Friday is that Grok is coming. And if Grok is good, I'll give you a use case for Grok. Okay. I was driving from Pennsylvania back to Atlanta. It was about 10 o'clock on Sunday night, and I was getting hungry, and I wanted to find a fast food place that was open at 10 o'clock on Sunday without having to read signs, get off, stop, and get on my phone. Boy, wouldn't it have been great if I could have said, hey, Grok, find me an open fast food restaurant like McDonald's or Burger King that is open right now at the time that I'm going to get there, that is no further than 1 mile off the interstate, off of my pre-planned route that I'm currently driving. Boy, wouldn't that have been great? That's what's coming to a Tesla vehicle. Okay? So again, the Catalyst Watch is great. It's out there. Now, rule number 2 of the podcast. Rule number 1 is don't listen to a douche on the internet. I am that douche. But rule number 2 is never listen to Jim Cramer. The man deserves a little bit of respect. He did come up with FAANG. Okay, he came up with FAANG, and that's something worth listening to. Now he's come up with a new acronym called PARC. Okay. And these are 4 stocks that are actually really good. Okay, first one is Palantir. We know Palantir is in the core portfolio. If you've been listening to me, you know I have been wanting to buy Palantir for a long time, and I always think it's overvalued. Even on its pullback, I should have gotten it, and I should have known at $80, the previous resistance should have provided support. It absolutely did. Well, where's the new resistance? It's at 120. If it pulls back to 120, just buy it. Okay? Then there's the next one, which is an alpha pick. And if you have it in alpha picks, you are up over 300% on this one. But it's AppLovin. It's AppLovin. And it's a great company. You have support here at 230. Do you want to wait for it? I would argue the 4-hour algorithm is where you want to trade this one, because look at the back tested results. 1,250% versus 1,261% if you buy and hold. You win 65% of the time. Your average win is 34%. Okay, MACD's down there, 346. They have earnings coming up August 6th. It's a good one. Again, that's an alpha pick. I hold that one in my portfolio. The next one is Robinhood. I have wanted to buy this one. You see that little one there. I was afraid to buy it at 100. Anything under 100, just buy it. Okay? If you want it, just buy it. The other way to actually buy this, Buy it in the 4-hour algorithm. Would I buy it right now? I am not. I am waiting for this one. Want to know why? Because the 4-hour algorithm might get you out. Your average win is 36%. You are up in the current 4-hour algorithm. You are up 161% since it told you to buy in April. 161% since it told you to buy in April. I don't want to buy on that run. I want to wait for a little pullback. I'm going to be patient. I may miss out on this one. And then the final one is Coinbase. And again, we're not evaluating these on anything other than the charts because the 4-hour algorithm is the way to play all of them. Get in when you can. 4-hour algorithm is up 56% in Coinbase since it told you to buy June 16th. Again, you can get the 4-hour algorithm. I don't need to be on there, on the air. You might have missed out last week on several plays that were big in my portfolio because I have the 4-hour algorithm. I was able to sell some of the stocks that were big gainers. Maybe you're just, again, a fundamental person. Well, Bank of America, here's a good one. Bank of America lists stocks that are likely to beat earnings and some that are most likely to miss. I like Apple. I like Amazon. I like Meta. I like Citi, which beat this morning. I like Qualcomm. I like Boeing. I like Workday. I don't own any of the ones that are expected to miss. That's a good thing. Now, while I was gone, Trump tariffs kind of went off the rails a little bit again. But remember, it's not just a tariff thing. So this is EQT. Okay, EQT jumps as Trump and McCormick plan $70 billion in AI energy announcements from Pennsylvania. I own MPLX. EQT is a good stock. EQT year to date is up 26%. Maybe you like this one. I own MPLX. MPLX is the one that I own. And by the way, MPLX is a buy in the quant. And year to date, this one's up to only 6%, but it's got a 7.51% yield. So it is doing really, really well. Let's chart it against the S&P. And you know what? We're going to select the metrics. We're going to go to performance. We're not just going to do price performance. We're going to include the dividend. So 1 year, MPLX is up 30%. The S&P is up 11%. It's a good one. Okay, hold on one. I'm going to be right back. It followed me, AI. I guess it followed me, AI. If anybody has seen the Shaq video where they put Now's house with him, that was pretty much what I had to do. Except I think Shaq was number 2. I was number 1. Just so you know. Rosa, back in New York City. Yay. Okay, where was I? I was on MPLX and tariffs. So MPLX is my play. Maybe EQT is something that you want. Okay, now Meta, it's in my portfolio. I went big on this one. back in April. It was on my list of 5 stocks that if they pull back, I just want to buy it. And Meta, I am way up on that one. I mean, it's not Robinhood. Robinhood should have been on that, but I'm up 40% since the 4-hour algorithm told me to get in. And if you can get this one under 700, do it. Zuck is making sure that they win the AI race here in the US. He is making sure of that. 100%. He is making sure of it. What does Wall Street think that it's worth? They think it's worth $738. That's only 2% upside. But again, on a pullback, you'd want to buy this one. So make your watch list of 5 stocks that pull back, and no questions asked, go and buy them. Now, one YOLO stock, the Dan Ushman, who is the CEO of Trendspider, just so you know, Dan posted this: OUST is a monster. Okay? He's only using charts. And look, he's doing all of this with Trendspider. This is a Trendspider chart. He has all of this information, PE ratio, forward PE. He has all of it on his charts. And he's got an indicator down at the bottom. He's got volume. You can see this in my 4-hour in my on my Twitter or in the newsletter. Today I'll publish this exact thing. So when I saw that, I said, you know what? Let me go look at OUST. And that was when it was trading at $23. I've added it to the watch list. And today it's trading at $24. That's a pretty good move. Okay, and it's still a strong buy in the quant. What does Wall Street think that it's worth? They think it's worth $15. There are 6 analysts that cover this. And I looked, they haven't rated it nearly recently. But again, OUST is a small market cap company, $1.33 billion. What do they do? Information technology, electronic equipment and instruments. That's the sector. They provide LiDAR sector sensors for automotive, industrial, robotics, and smart. This is self-driving. It's LiDAR. And I used full self-driving while driving back from, and I love full self-driving in my Tesla. But I do think full self-driving needs LiDAR. There's too many mistakes that it makes on city streets. Highway, it's fantastic. So I'm a big fan of this one. Now I added it to my watch list. Right now, it got you in, the 4-hour algorithm got you in at $7. $7. So it's on my watch list. I've got an alert set up. I'm going to wait for it to get me out and then get back in. That's the way I do things in my portfolio. So it's all automated. So when I went on vacation, I wasn't watching charts. I was hiking with ponies. I was doing things. Again, that's what the tools allow you to do. So when you see something like Dan says, OUST is a monster, you basically put it in a watch list and go and do it. One that I had in the watch list, okay, that I found in the top stock section, right here down in the left, just pull that up, is Poet. Poet is a semiconductor company. This one has been on a historic run, okay? I found it 1 month ago. 1 month ago. If we just go back here to 1 month, you are up 76% in 1 month. The reason I found it 1 month ago was because back here on 5/27, okay, that's a little bit more than a month, it went to a strong buy. And as it started, it was in this top stock section. And that's it. I went there and I found this. Again, this is what it is. It moved to a strong buy in the quant at $4.50. It's still considered a strong buy. It's not overvalued. The growth is perfectly fine. The profitability unmatched. Momentum, A. Revisions, they're all revising up. This is one I brought up. Again, how you use the tools. So let's go over some strong buys in the Daily Stock Pick Core portfolio. If you don't know, The daily stock pick core portfolio is free to follow right here on Savvy Trader. Just go and click it. It's right here, literally. It's 100 shares of stocks that I think are safe to buy. There's 33 positions. So let's go over them. First one, that is a strong buy, is Uber. Is this one overvalued? I don't think so. I think it's a $100 stock. It got to 97. I think it's a $100 stock. And if you don't want to just buy that one and say, oh my God, I'm just going to buy it on fundamentals, then go and use the 4-hour algorithm, which has you in at 92. Your average win 12%. It doesn't beat buy and hold, but it can find you an entry point, which is fine. Another one that's a strong buy in the quant is Taiwan Semi. Again, of these 33, these are the strong buys. Taiwan Semi. Taiwan Semi is close to its 52-week high of 237, which is an all-time high. Its valuation not extended. It's a C. Is this one that you want to do? Well, I'd say use Trendspider. Okay, Taiwan Semi right here. Boy, the 4-hour algorithm got you in. You are up for 49.6% since the 4-hour algorithm got you in back in April. Again, it's a strong buy. Another strong buy is Amazon. Amazon at 225. Your trade, it's 52-week high, 242. Is it going to get there? Well, I would tell you that until further notice, 188 is a support level. We haven't pulled back much. The 4-hour algorithm got you out with a 15% gain, got you right back in at 219. It wins 52% of the time. This is a stock that over long term just hasn't been able to move higher. It's a strong buy. At some point it will. Another one that is a strong buy is iBit, okay? And here's a cool graphic of the timeline of Bitcoin. If you haven't been, it's on a historic run. iBit in the 4-hour, in the core portfolio is down 1.6%. 4-hour algorithm had you in at $61. I buy this when the 4-hour algorithm tells me to buy. It's going to be a long-term buy and hold. And this little range right here that I've highlighted, that's where it's just kind of hanging out. As it pulls back there, I'll buy more when the 4-hour algorithm tells me to do it. Am I selling when the 4-hour? No. The reason buy and hold makes 144% just in 18 months that this ETF has been around. Bitcoin is a demand supply issue. That's it. Now another one in the core portfolio that is a strong buy in the quant is Exxon. It's a $120 stock. If you buy it at 113, expect it to get to 120, expect it to pull back. It's a $120 stock. It's not one that I love, but it's a strong buy in the quant. And if energy is your thing, go and get it. Bank of America, strong buy in the quant. 4-hour algorithm just got you out. It's at $47. I think it's a $50 stock. Do you want to make a few percentage or buy one of these other ones that's a high flyer? That's up to you. And one of the highest flyers is a new market high for Nvidia. A $4 trillion company. While I was gone, it was crowned king. Remember, Apple was the first to 1 trillion. Apple was the first to 2 trillion. Apple was the first to 3 trillion. Nvidia is the first to 4 trillion. This isn't done going up. It's not a strong buy in the quant. It hasn't been. Okay? The quant has had as a hold forever. I have bought it and I have held it. Now, its price target on Wall Street is 175. Its 52-week high, 167. But Nvidia, I have been buying and holding for quite a while. Now, I've said this trend right here got you down. If you just looked at a trend line, see that green line right there? That's a trend line from the January highs, and you were doing lower highs. So yes, it was a trend line down. Once you broke that trend line on May 13th at 124, lights out, get in. 4-hour algorithm got you in at 106, but you weren't sure of that. Once you broke that trend line, it's lights out. Get in. Now, 171, am I buying this one? Absolutely not. I'm sitting and waiting for a pullback. What am I going to do? I'm going to wait for the 4-hour algorithm and I'll buy more. It wins 55% of the time. And maybe Nvidia has just run too much because, again, a $4 trillion market cap is tough. AMD is not $4 trillion. And AMD so far has been soaring. In pre-market, you're at 154. If we go up to 154, what's going to open, that's a 70% run since April in the 4-hour algorithm. Again, a downward trend line that was broken in May. Game on. Game on. Now, energy is another one. Or I'm sorry, materials. MP materials. This is rare earths. And this one has been on a run. Apple just announced a deal with Trump's rare earth. MP is the company. MP is going nuts. It's up 9% after being up 7% yesterday. Okay, over 1 month, this is up 44%. 5 days, it's up 56%. Is it overvalued? Absolutely. The Wall Street price target is $37, but that comes along with the assumption that China was still providing rare earths. But MP now is the one that Trump wants. He's picking winners for you. Literally, he's picking winners for you. So what would I do in this market right now? I would come up with 5 watch lists, okay? The first one, AI chips. Maybe it's hardware, but Nvidia and AMD fit in there, okay? Then you want a data center layer, okay? Maybe it's Dell, maybe it's SMCI, maybe it's VRT with liquid cooling, maybe it's CoreWeave. Then you want crypto stocks. My crypto stocks, IBIT, MicroStrategy. I trade MicroStrategy on the 4-hour algorithm. MSTR. Sometimes I get into MSTX. Look, 4-hour algorithm got you in here at $384. You're trading at $451. That's the way I do it. So again, just pick your stocks. Your 4th watch list, power. Okay, this includes nuclear. And I went over NUKZ before I went on vacation. $37, the 4-hour algorithm got you in there. Okay, this is an ETF that is up 56% since it got you in April. It's a great ETF. Again, go and research it. Then the 5th watch list is financial stocks. I think deregulation is going to be huge. As you see some of these pull back, like Wells Fargo today. It's down 3% at 81, which is an all-time high. Buy it on the pullback. I own Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Goldman Sachs. Simple. Simple. Now, let's go into a little education. This is the founder of Motley Fool. Okay? This is David Gartner. He has 6 rules. 6 rules for picking high flyers and suggests holding them. He's done it. He bought Amazon and Nvidia. He bought Nvidia at 16 cents. He bought Amazon in 1997. He's good at it. These 6 rules are rules you should learn. Okay, let's just look at it. From growth, let's see. Rule number, co-founder of 6 stocks. Most investors, when a stock doubles or triples, they sell. He held through 80% crashes because he understood something others didn't. His philosophy, let winners run, ignore the losers. This is his portfolio. Gartner developed 6 criteria for identifying rule breakers. Rule number 1, top dog and first movers in an important emerging industry. If you can find that, great. He did. Rule number 2, sustainable competitive advantage. We know that. That was Apple. Rule number 3, strong past price appreciation. They show Netflix. Rule number 4, good management, smart backing. Rule number 5, strong consumer appeal. Rule number 6, overvalued. And that's it. That's it. Literally, take this, okay? Take this and put it into AI and ask it to find stocks today that are like those stocks from the past. And then see what it comes up with. Again, that's your homework. It's very simple. You should be using AI. This Reddit user deposited $400 into Robinhood, then let ChatGPT pick the options trade. Over 10 days, it's won 100% of the time. And they literally give you the prompt to copy and paste. That's it. That is literally it. Copy and paste. And you can see the winners right there. 102%, 7%, 33%. It's a 100% win rate. Average return per trade, 23%. That's ChatGPT. Grok got 17%. Use AI. So, it's earnings. We just started earnings. JP Morgan killed it. It's at an all-time high. Stock is up 0.43% in pre-market. It's at an all-time high. Do you want to buy it? I don't like JP Morgan for the simple fact that they knew exactly what Epstein was doing and they still took the money, and Jamie Dimon knows that. Total hypocrite. So I don't like this stock. But you can't argue with the performance. It's unbelievable, the performance. It's a great one. JP Morgan in the quant, it's a hold. Wall Street thinks it's worth $291. Are you buying at $289 for a $2 appreciation? They will take this up. But it's not my favorite bank. You can look at other banks. Again, KB, SHG, BCS, SAN, MFG, IBN, any of those. Wells Fargo is way down here at number 13. I like this one. It's a strong buy in the quad. It is pulling back, but it is at 52-week and all-time highs, and they killed it. I bought this one in April. Back in April, when the 4-hour algorithm told me to buy here at the 60s, I bought because 60 was an old resistance level. It was an old resistance level that I identified as support. When the 4-hour algorithm told me to get in, I got in. Very simple play. Very simple. Okay? Another one that just reported earnings and killed it is Citigroup. This is up at $89. It's up at its 52-week high. Wall Street thinks that it's worth $94. They beat net income by 25%. This is a bank in recovery. This isn't even close to all-time highs. They are doing things right. It's a bank that is doing things right. If we pull this back, look at the all-time highs there. Okay, this is a bank that regularly traded around $500. Way back in like the 2000s. It is a broken bank that is in recovery. It's still a very good value. So tonight, earnings hub. Let's just look. Tonight you got United Airlines. Here's my thought on it. Okay? I haven't done a ton of research at all. But United Airlines, I think will do well. I'm not sure I like this one as much as Delta last week. Remember, Newark is their hub. They have limited flights. So expectations are super, super low. The 4-hour algorithm has you in at $79. It's at $88. The average win is 20% on this one. The average win is 20%. What are you up right now? Let's see. You're up 17. Is it worth the risk? Maybe. I mean, if you can get a pop to 111, maybe. Again, it's an airline that has low expectations. Its 52-week high is 116. Is that crazy to think that it gets back there? No. Wall Street's price target is 9% above at $97. Is it crazy? No. Risk, reward. Do I like this one as much as Delta? No. The reason this one went up is because Delta earnings were that good. And Thursday morning, we have Taiwan Semi. Taiwan Semi, is this a good one? Well, we know that Nvidia and everybody, it's soaring. It is soaring. Taiwan Semi gonna soar? I don't think so. Maybe risk reward. It's up 2.56%. We know chips are just a big thing. And Netflix is tomorrow night. Netflix is in the core portfolio. I own this one. 4-hour algorithm just got you out with 34%. It has been on a run since their last earnings. And when you see runs like the previous time from October to January, you see a pullback. I am currently watching quarterback. It's the one service I will pay for. I still have 50% of my position. I want it to pull back under $1,000. If it pulls back under $1,000, I'm buying it again. I will be live with Mike from Trendspider tomorrow for Netflix earnings tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned for more information. I'll get something out to you. I think it might be on Trendspider's YouTube channel. I'm still trying to work it out, but I will be live for that one. Now, what do I do every day in the morning? I scan for entries in the 4-hour algorithm. Okay? One that got an entry today, MPLX, $50.95. I went over this one. This is my one energy play that I own in my portfolio. That's it. Do I think it's a good buy? Maybe. They have earnings coming up August 4th. Roblox in the core portfolio. Would I be buying this one? This has been crazy. Since April at $55, you have doubled. You have doubled. 100% gain. Do I want to buy this one up here? The 4-hour algorithm thinks it's going for another run. I don't know. I don't think so. We got Abercrombie and Finch in the watch list. Is this one finally turning around? It had an entry at $79. We're trading at $92. It's starting to turn around. You have a golden cross of the 50-day crossing the 200. Is this one finally turning around? Let's see in the here. The average price target is 113. That's a 22% upside. When you look at it, it's a hold in the quant. Is this one finally turning around? Well, maybe. Again, 4-hour algorithm, if you're trading it, could be there. One that I really like that I want to get into is Toast. And this has been on my watch list. Well, today in the 4-hour algorithm, it has an entry. Even though it had an entry here at 43, personally, I'm waiting for this one. I'm waiting. I don't want to buy this one before earnings at this price. It's a little bit extended. Right now, the valuation is an F. Wall Street thinks that it's worth $43. It's trading at 44. Just want to wait. Again, the tools are there for you. You can even scan for leveraged ETFs. This one has an entry today at $22. It got it yesterday. Yesterday's afternoon candle, it got a $22.50. This is BABX. It's a double leveraged on BABA. Guess what? It's up 12% this morning. 12% this morning. And if you had the 4-hour algorithm that had an alert and you were interested in BABA, you got an alert. FYI, this one makes you 72% over the last 24 months on just 28 positions. If you bought and held this, which I would never do for a triple leveraged ETF, for a double leveraged ETF, you're up 13%, but 72% trading this one. It's fantastic. You can see this one back in January and you had this run, 151% gain. So again, what do you want to do? Which ones are you looking at? Make sure you have your watch list together. If you have any questions, you can go over to Linktree right here. You can hit the newsletter. You can sign up for the newsletter. You can just reply to the email that you get in your inbox, or my email address is right here. All the social links are up here. If you have any questions, hit me up. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you, bye. Oh. Okay. Now I gotta throw this into. Whoa. I got some editing to do, but I already have my. I had to pee in the middle of it, so. There are opportunities galore. Oh, I want to see the chart. There we go. bring this one down, bring that down, bring that up, and then and I gotta edit the other one back to green screen. There we go. Oh, it's a 44-minute. Okay. Copy. Edit. Paste all. And then. Okay, bum, bum, bum. Let's edit this together. It's a good one. I'm gonna get that out. So Nvidia likes to me. There we go. I gotta edit it out. And then green screen. Put this one here. And green screen. There we go. And export file. 715 pod. Boom. Okay. Oh. I don't know what happened in DC. But let's see. Let's do markets open. Let's look at my Webull account. It was at almost 14,000. Again, that's like $1,000. I've got currently in here, I've got Apple, I've got Google, I've got iBit, I've got Nvidia, I've got Spotfiy, I've got TQQQ, and I have TSL, Tesla. So, and then I won't show you my Fidelity account, but the I'm up 0.53, the NASDAQ is up 0.84. And it's probably Apple. I mean, it's all run by Apple. My portfolio is all run by Apple. Let's see. Yeah, Apple's up 0.92. So I must have something that's down. I don't know. There must be something that's down. Wah. Okay, let me look at your comments. No, the ponies, by the way, Jacob, they're in Grayson's Highland. Here. Grayson Highlands State Park. So let me see. The famous hike is High State Park ponies. They are out along the drive. I've never seen them along a drive. But you hike, this is more of what you see. They're just along the trail. Yeah. I mean, this guy's a douchebag for kind of disturbing them. You don't want to get that close to them. But they are pretty awesome. And yeah, Grayson's Highland is, I mean, it's just an awesome state park. It really is. But they come right up to you and they will kick you. They will bite you. So You don't want to get too close to them. But it is awesome. I mean, the views were just amazing. So, I didn't come across a cow. I haven't been to Mount Rogers, but yeah, that I did hike that portion, but it was awesome. So it's Grayson's Highland State Park in Virginia. Morning, Olga. Before the golden shower, the vacation was good, and it was just fine. I mean, I just told them, I said, you're going to see a guy with blonde highlights naked in the parking lot changing clothes. So I changed clothes, in the parking lot, and it's a trucker stop too in Fairplay, South Carolina, which was funny because all the truckers are staring out because everybody was like laughing and stuff. So I think it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, somewhere in that neighborhood. Private markets became available for no, I didn't see that. SoFi's been on a tear. I mean, SoFi has been that stock. Look at that. I mean, good God, this is like Robinhood style, 55% in 41 days. It's about to turn over. I mean, that MACD is telling you, ooh, stay out. The RSI at 73. So, but Grayson's Highlands off. If you're in the Virginia area, I highly recommend that hike. Yeah, it's near Roanoke. I think it's about an hour south. McAfee's Knob. This is the one that I was going to go to. McAfee's Knob. It's the famous picture on the Appalachian Trail. This one, where you're out over a ledge. And the sun sets over that ledge. So my plan was to hike out to the ledge, get some pictures with the sun setting, kind of like this. I mean, you can see, it's an optical illusion. It's just like a 20, 30 foot drop, but it's the most famous picture that you can get on the Appalachian Trail. And the problem is that all trails, here, I'll show you. I think they mention on the app they mention see, it's a 4-hour hike, 8 miles. I don't see it here on the website. But there's a ton of people that leave reviews. But there was mention of high bear activity in the area. I don't see it here. But there was mention of high bear activity in the area. A website or something and I didn't want to hike. I was hiking alone. Last thing you want to do is hike alone into bear country. And it would have required a stop at REI or an outdoor store to grab bear spray. So, okay, I am gonna go get this episode ready. Thank you guys for joining me. Why did this come up? Where's the chat? Why is it not? There we go. I guess that's how you do it. Okay. I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you. Bye.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading bell. My heart starts to pound. Daily stock pick trading podcast in my ears, guiding me through my hopes and fears. Tune in daily, don't miss a single show. Sign up for the newsletter, let us help you grow. Taking risks, making moves, seeking success. Together we'll conquer, no room for any less. Listen now. Every morning I wake up to the sound of the trading